Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Reading in the Dark. Byron here. So this is going to be kind of a life update video. I have not posted a video in a month, which I'm sure all of you are aware of that. So I wanted to do a little update on sort of like what's going on in my life and go into not too much detail, but give you a little bit of information as to what has been going on with me. So, and first of all, I'll go right up front and I will say that I'm sorry that I did not update you all earlier. I probably should have made a video and posted like, hey, you know, I'm going to be stepping away for a minute because there's stuff going on, and I didn't do that. But it was sort of one of those things where the stuff that was happening in my life, which I don't mean to make it sound like really dramatic, like I have like things happening, you know, things going on. But there is stuff. The kind of stuff that was going on was the kind of thing where I kept kind of thinking it was going to get easier, and then I would catch up and post a video, and I just kept not doing it and not doing it and not doing it because I didn't have time. So I'm sorry that I didn't update you all earlier about what was going on. But I will also come right out in the beginning of this video and say that it's not the kind of thing that I'm going to be coming back to posting videos regularly again anytime soon. In the foreseeable future. Like I don't think I'm gonna not post any videos, but there's no way that I can go back to posting twice a week right now with everything that I'm kind of dealing with. So yeah, so just like a brief look at my life and what's going on. First of all, like I've had a lot of extra things kind of going on with my job. I've had to take on a little bit of extra work. I've had some auditions, and I've had rehearsals and some really important things that I have needed to focus on and to prepare for. And that's taken a lot of my energy and a lot of my focus in the last little while, which is where it needs to be. I mean, my job comes first, and this is all extra. This is like, you know, a hobby. And I just haven't had the ability or the energy or the time to devote to making videos as a result, because my focus has to be on my career. And I'm sure you all understand that. And also, like, thank you to those of you who have reached out to say, hey, how you doing? Where have you been? We've missed you. I appreciate that, especially since I just passed the 100 subscriber point. It sort of sucks, the timing, but that's life. Yeah, so the other thing that is going on, well, one of the other things that's going on that has sort of kept me from posting, something that some of you already know a little bit about, which is something that I posted about before, which is that my physical health has been a little bit weird. Like, I'm basically fine. Like, I don't have anything seriously wrong with me. But as some of you know, back in February, I started having all of these dizzy spells. And some of them were really, really bad, where I just needed to lay in bed. And then, you know, most of the time it was just I was a little bit unsteady on my feet. And so it's meant that I've had to miss a lot of work, because although in many ways I felt physically fine, especially if I was sitting still, it's very difficult to go on stage and perform when just walking across a room is perilous. And it feels like somebody's moving the floor around from underneath your feet. So I've missed a lot of work, and as a result, I have been to I went to the doctor once, twice, 3 times. I went to a chiropractor for a while. I have been getting massages, cranial massages, and like all kinds of things. And I had my blood work checked, and they were testing for my thyroid. And now I'm still waiting to get into my appointment with an ear, nose, and throat doctor to determine if there is something in my inner ear that is affecting my balance. You would think that would be the first thing that I would have done, but it takes forever to get into a doctor. So that has really taken a toll in terms of like my motivation and the time that I have and the energy that I have to devote to this. The other aspect of that has been a big stressor for me is the fact that I have had to miss a lot of work as a result of the dizziness. And so I'm having to jump through a lot of hoops in terms of getting paperwork and forms filled out and stuff, and trying to get doctors to sign things, you know, to sort of help to explain my absences. And when I have had to go to work and leave early because I'm feeling dizzy, which has happened 2 or 3 times. So that's all been a big stress, and getting doctors and different medical people to talk to each other and fill out the same forms so that you can give something to your employer is a big pain in the butt, and it's very, very difficult to do, and so far it's been a nightmare. So, you know, I'm not like, you know, it's not the end of the world for me. I'm kind of just like going through some like stuff. And overall, I'm good. I'm good. My dog's good. My house is good. My life is fine. I feel physically fine. I'm just dizzy sometimes. And it's, you know, it was very bad in February. That's when I started going to all these doctors. And then it got a little bit better to where I really, in March, I didn't feel dizzy that often. It happened sometimes, but it was never like a barrier to me working. And then again, in the last few days, it has sort of a little bit gotten worse again. And I don't know why. I don't know what the underlying cause is, obviously, and I don't know sort of what's been triggering it to get worse in the last few days. So I will soon, by the end of this month, I will have seen an ENT, and maybe we'll have some answers, so I don't know. But all of that to say that I just have had my focus elsewhere for the last little while, and I haven't really done any reading. So that's the other part that I think is kind of funny in a way, which is that I haven't posted videos on my BookTube channel about my reading journey because there hasn't been one. I haven't been reading. I read most of Bird Box by Josh Malerman and enjoyed it fine. I really dug the vibe and, you know, the eerie atmosphere and everything, and it actually gave me something kind of akin to a nightmare, which is very, very unusual for me. I can watch horror movies in bed and then turn out the lights and go to sleep, and it doesn't affect me. But Bird Box actually kind of gave me like an anxiety dream, which was impressive, but then I never picked the book up again. And I don't think that's why. I just sort of got to the point where, I don't know if you've ever had this experience, but while I was reading Bird Box, I just sort of felt like, oh, this is really good. I like how it's written. But I either feel like I've read something like this before, or I just feel like I get it. Like, I feel like, okay, I get it. I like the vibe and the atmosphere and the mystery and all that, and I just feel like I get it. Like, I don't feel compelled to keep going and to finish the book, because I feel like I don't know, I've got the nut cracked. I don't necessarily, I'm not saying I know, like, what the ending has in store plot-wise, but I guess I don't care that much. And I wanted to read it before I watch the movie, and I will finish it. I'm stuck at 70%, and I just haven't picked it up. I will, though. It's just, I don't know. It's just like, it's one of those weird things where the book is good. Yep, it's good. And I'm like, I'm good too. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't feel like I need to keep reading it. And I wouldn't say it's a bad book, so I don't know. But I really honestly think it has a lot to do with my focus being elsewhere. I also read Hamlet, because I went to see a really wonderful production of Hamlet at Orlando Shakes that a friend of mine was in, actually. It was wonderful. We had a great time. You know, it was a beautiful show. It's, you know, obviously one of the greatest plays ever written, and it was a great read. I haven't updated my Goodreads, and I haven't posted on this channel, just because I haven't been really focused on it. I've been focused on other things that have to take precedence. So that's where I have been at, and I wanted to make a video to at least explain my absence in a way, since, you know, I don't have to have any doctors sign a form for me to post this video. I can just make a video and tell you what's been going on. I love my job. I love going to work. I love performing, and I wish that I wasn't missing work. This isn't a hooky situation. I just have been dizzy, and it's not safe to perform on stage when you are afraid that you're gonna fall over or pass out. So that's what's been going on with me. Yeah, and I've just, you know, I've also had things going on with my living situation, kind of in flux. My house is fine, but just in terms of like my roommates and stuff. So that's kind of a big, long-winded way of saying, sorry guys, I've been busy dealing with other stuff and I haven't had time to post videos. And also me saying that I haven't really been reading because my focus has been elsewhere. So that doesn't mean, I don't think I'm like never posting on this channel again. I just don't think it's gonna be, there's no way that I can go back to posting twice a week, at least right now. I have other things that I absolutely have to do instead. I'm gonna try and get back into my reading soon, and I will start updating my Goodreads again. But in terms of making videos and coming up with cute ideas for content and stuff, I still think about the channel, and I still think of ideas that I want to do, and there's books that I wish that I had gotten to, but for honesty's sake, my April TBR looks like my March TBR for the most part. It's basically just that, because I didn't read anything. So that's where I'm at, and I hope you guys can, you know, forgive me for my absence and for not posting about it. I wish YouTube would allow us to write little updates, but you can only do that if you have, like, you know, I don't know, thousands and thousands of subscribers, which to me is a little odd. But yeah, so I wished that I could do that, but there's no way to do it. I thought about making a video where I just wrote some words on the screen, and I thought, well, that's really lame. So I'm just going to take 10 minutes to stand here and explain the situation to you face to face. So that's my update. I will be back. I don't know when. It probably will not be soon. It might be in a couple of weeks. I'll post another video, and I'll try to gradually kind of get back into the swing of things. But for the time being, I'm really focused on stuff that's going on at work, focused on my physical health. I've been doing everything, you guys. In addition to seeing all those doctors, I've been cooking, I've been eating healthy, I've been trying to get more sleep, to go to bed at a good time, just to like make all this go away. And hopefully soon it'll all clear up, and I'll have more time to focus on things that are really fun, that I enjoy, like this reading and this booktube hobby of mine. So I thank you guys for being here. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. That would mean a lot to me. And you can always go back and look at my catalog of videos that I've posted. And know that I will be back and I will post more videos. I don't know if it's going to be green screen stuff or what the format will be, but you know, I have no intention of stopping this channel or deleting it or anything crazy, so don't worry. But yeah, I'm not going to be a twice a week booktuber in the foreseeable future anymore. I will re-up later, I think, but for the moment, I just need to take a step away and focus on other things that are much more important. And so, although I miss it, that's the situation. So, thank you guys for being here. Again, you can like the video if you enjoyed this video, and I'm sure some of you will be like, oh my goodness, he actually posted a video. And some of you are like, I just subscribed and he doesn't post anything. I don't understand. Sorry. Life happened. So, until next time, I will be here doing something. I will be, you know, going for a run and vacuuming my house and cooking meal prep for the week and hopefully not feeling dizzy and going to work and occasionally even reading. And that's the plan. So this has been a long update. Appreciate you guys sticking around this long if you have. And until next time, I will see you here reading in the dark. Bye, guys.